After learning the basic carcass, let's move on to the wall carcass structure. This one is rotary door wall carcass. This is the standard structure. We call this panel left side panel, this panel top panel, and this panel seam back panel. The thickness is 3 mm. This panel right side panel, this panel bottom panel, and this panel adjustable shelf. And here is the elevation of the rotary door. This is one door, and this is double doors. This is wide open door, hinge installed in this side, and this is the adjustable shelf. And this is the KO5 structure. Let's look at the profile first. Here, the bottom panel. The KO5 aluminum bar handle is installed on the bottom panel. This is KO5, the bottom panel. And here has a extension panel on the bottom. And the distance from the back to the front side of the back panel is 25 mm. And this side is the elevation of the KO5 structure. This is wide open. This is double open. For rotary door, the quantity of adjustable shelf depends on the height. When the height of the carcass is 500, it has no shelf. And when the height is 720 or 762, it has one shelf. And when the height is 914, it has 2 shelves. And when the height is 1067, it is over 1000 mm. Then the back panel is 60 mm, and the carcass has 2 shelves. Bifold lift-up door carcass. This is the standard structure, and this is the elevation of the standard structure. This is the fixable handle, and this is the bifold lift-up support code. And this is the KO5 structure. And this is the KO5 elevation of the wall cabinet. And this is the code of the bifold lift-up support. Double lift-up doors wall carcass. This is the standard structure. This structure is different from the standard structure of rotary wall carcass. The difference is here. The shelf is fixed, not adjustable, because it is for installing the hinge here. And this one is the code of the lift-up gas support. And here H1 had a better to bid more than 350 mil. And this is the KO5 structure of the double lift-up door wall carcass. Let's look at the elevation first. The bottom panel has KO5 on it, and in the middle it is KO4. Then we look at here. The KO4 is stored in here, and this is a 6-ton panel. It is for installing the hinge, and the width of the 6-ton panel is 80. This is a built-in microwave wall carcass. This is the structure. And this one is double doors on the top. This one is one lift-up door on the top. The nose of this carcass is as below. 1. For built-in microwave wall carcass, the standard depth is 330 mm, and the standard width is 600 mm. 2. In fact, the size of carcass depends on the size of microwave. 3. If the above door is lift-up door, then the height of the door had better to be 350 mm. This one is not built-in microwave wall carcass. The bottom panel is longer than the side panel. The microwave is not built in. It is put on the bottom panel. And it has the arch corner on the bottom panel. It is for protecting the people from getting hurt. The nose are as below. 1. For not built-in microwave wall carcass, the standard depth is 305. The bottom panel depth is 380 mm, and the standard width is 600 mm. 2. In fact, the size of carcass depends on the size of microwave. Arch wall carcass. The nose of the arch wall carcass are as below. 1. The standard depth is 330 mm, and the arch door used 175-degree hinge. And this one is the 6-ton panel. It is for installing the 175 hinge. 3. The encircle radius of the door is 300 mm, and only lacquer, acrylic, and this material can do. 4. Mind the handle. If the handle is two-hole handle, it must be vertical. Reinforced lock in wall carcass. This is reinforced lock. this one. It is for junction, and this panel is a system panel. The nodes are as below. 1. The width is between 900 mil and 1200 mil, and the depth is between 220 mil and 400 mil, and the net height is more than 220 mil. 4. The back panel is single back panel. The thickness is 3 mil. And if it has shelf, the shelf must be fixed. This is the fixed shelf. The above 4 requirements must be met at the same time. Then the carcass can use the lock. The 3 pictures shows us how to install the reinforced lock and how to adjust the lock. And this is the assistant panel. This is the streaming back panel. And then you can adjust the lock according to the need. Dividing panel in Wall Carcass. This panel is dividing panel. If the 4 requirements just now we talked about cannot be met at the same time, we use dividing panel instead of the lock. And the width is between 900 and 1200. Single panel structure. This is base carcass and this is wall carcass. The difference between the standard structure is here. The back panel is 16 back panel, and here the thickness of the back panel is 16 mil. So, a question: where will we use sit back panel? 1. Lazy Susan cabinet. The sit back panel is for installing the Lazy Susan basket. The sit panel price has been included in the Lazy Susan carcass price. It means that you don't need to price again. 2. Wall cabinet, which the height is more than 1000 mil. The nodes are as below. 1. Sit back panel is for junction. 2. The sit back panel price has been included in the carcass price. 3. Don't need the suspension braking anymore. 3. For installing face door behind the cabinet. So this is the front side of the 2 cabinets. This is the face door. And then cabinet A and cabinet 9 must have sit back panel because it is for installing the face door. Then the sit back panel price needs to calculate a load by area. 4. Oven and microwave tall cabinet or middle top cabinet, and we will talk about it later. 5. Customer request.